come in, these players to come in. We're going to introduce them to you. We're going to do our national anthems, and then we're going to start today's activities. It's a big schedule, folks, so put your seatbelts on.
Doing the anthem on both sides?
No, just a second. Folks, we're going to do our national anthems at the second game, so let's don't waste any time. You want to meet these folks? All the way fresh off a boat from Barbados, we've got at the number 1 position today, T.J. Davis. At the position number 2, not quite as heavy, about the same age though, Mark Atwell. At the number 3 position, the professional player of the team, Philip Tempro. And playing back today, Bruce Awesome Bailey. Bruce is going to be substituting for Harry Manning. He was getting his toenails done at the Vietnamese salon down the road, and it was running late. So Bruce is going to fill in for Harry. Harry will appear in the second game. At the number 1 position, for USA Villages, please welcome Brian, never lost a case in his life in court, Warwick. At the number 2 position, shipped in from someplace in the mountains of Kentucky, Buckshot. Can you tell his dad's a hunter? At the number 3 position, Isabel Chivello Briones. Actually, that's James Miller, isn't it? Yep. Well, you know, better looking. And at the back position is Chivello Briones Martinez. Our umpires today, Mark Gutierrez and his sister Horacio Neto. Uh-oh. Polo begins with the bowling at midfield. 2 teams will line up. There'll be an alleyway between them. The ball gets thrown right down the middle, and then it's every man for himself. Anarchy breaks out like right now. We have 7.5 minutes. That's what a period is called. They're called chuckers. Bouncing right out of the beginning. It looks like it's Miller. Miller on the gray. He's going to get a shot on goal unless Marky Atwell can get there in time. There's a shot on goal. It's going. It's going. It's going. Atwell trying to stop it in time, but he's unable to. Miller scores a goal. If you're voting, if you're rooting, if you're cheering for the Villages USA team, that's a ball's back in play. Teams try and get possession of it. It looks like Barbados comes out with it. Bailey with the ball, but now picked up by Atwell. Either way, same team. Atwell with the ball. Coming into the play was T.J. Davis, but he leaves it for Atwell. Brian Warwick coming in with a back shot, breaking up that offensive. There with the ball, though, it's Tempro. Open shot towards goal. He gets it. It's going to be a shot on goal by Tempro. No, it's a shot on goal by Bailey, and it's an awesome shot by Bailey. He put a little Irish cream on it. Get it? Bailey's makes the field even. If there was one spot on the field that gets chewed up, both teams have to play through it equally. Right out on the throw, and it's Tempro on the near side. This little horse can zip. Her name is Zap. Bailey on a mare named Heather, and Briones coming across on a horse named Paste. Tempro's going to be the one that gets to the ball. Brian Warwick coming up, though, on a horse called Migraine. Chivello comes out with it. Chivello passes up to Warwick. Warwick takes it downfield, hits it a little too far. Looks like Bailey's going to be there for that back shot. He gets just enough to break up Warwick's attack. Mark tries to back it further. Ball bounces off and goes out of bounds. When the ball goes out of bounds, the clock keeps going just like my mouth. The pause in my mouth does not mean the clock stopped. It just means I'm out of breath. Ball will be put back into play bowling. Notice it's coming from the boards towards the center. If the ball was on the field and it was a bowling, it would be from the center towards the boards. A little bit of chaos. One scored all, those awarded all season. Bailey brings the ball in, leaves it now for Tempro. Tempro on zap takes the ball towards the boards. He's going to settle a little bit, let the ball come off the boards. Actually, he doesn't. He just comes at full tilt through because he's got Bailey behind him on Heather. Look at Bailey. Bailey is full of vinegar and grits today. Buckshot overrides. Back shot by Tempro overrides. Briones is there, firing the ball forward. Right to shot. Shot overrides again. Ball's bouncing, kind of difficult. Warwick pounds it up forward. Bailey's there, rides the man off, and then hits a near side shot. Trebello, Briones Martinez coming through. Bailey's going to have to run at this point. Actually, he won't. A miss by Trebello really caused the Barbados team time to catch their breath and get reorganized. Back shot by T.J. Davis, and we get a whistle. 30, penalty 1, automatic goal. It's Tempro. Philip Tempro. Big shot downfield. It's wide of the goal, so somebody's going to have to get to it, try and center it. First one there looks like it's going to be Buckshot. Open shot towards the goal. Notice he tries to move the ball away from the mouth of the goal. Tempro comes in, makes a hook. T.J. Davis makes a hook, but shot comes all the way back through. Davis has got what's called a near side play. Notice he's coming, shot's got one too, apparently. Tempro takes the ball forward. Tempro on zap. Ball's bouncing, hard to control it. Art Atwell, nice back shot, he pounds it down. Unfortunately, none of his teammates turn, just Briones. Briones has enough time that he can turn this ball. Actually, this is James Miller. Picking it up, it's Briones. He's the one with a little bit darker helmet and a little bit darker gray. Miller again. Miller's having a good game. Pushing the ball forward, leaves it back for Briones, but coming in is Atwell, or Davis, for a great back shot. Pounding it forward. It's going to go wide of goal, it looks like. Can they get there in time? They do. The ball's kept on the field. Bruce Bailey for Barbados turning the ball. Bruce Bailey on Heather. He gets hooked out of the play. And we've got Philip Tempro with the ball. Coming in is Atwell. Big shot by Atwell. Can Bailey get there in time? Just needs a touch shot to put it through. Looking for the hook. Miller. Briones coming across with the ball now. This has been cat and mouse. Nice shot by Tempro, but the ball is going to just go over the end line out of bounds. Penalties a little bit. It would be a foul for you to knock the ball over your own end line. That's a penalty 6. Slang term, safety. Miller with the ball. Bailey knocking the ball out of the air. Brian Warwick on Migraine hits that ball forward. Again, Tempro trying to stop this onslaught from Warwick and Migraine. Nice shot by Atwell. Takes the ball, it's going to touch the boards. First one there's Briones. He hits it right down the boards. Tempro's there, though, for Barbados with a near side back shot. Killer shot. Can Bailey get there before Briones? No, Briones is going to take it forward. Overrides. Atwell tries to get a piece of it. Miller gets just enough to where he gets a little tiny tail shot to teammate Brian Warwick. With 30 seconds left, we're going to have a breakaway, it looks like. Briones Martinez and James Miller. They don't want that ball to touch the boards. That will end the chukker. So Miller's got time. He knows he's got about 20 seconds. He centers the ball. Coming in to take the shot on goal. Miller follows his own shot. Hits Bailey's horse. Back shot by Briones. Might be a shot on goal. We're running out of time. And that's the chukker, folks. So you might even be able to go visit the soft sea wenches, as David called them, at the bar. That means play resumes with a bowl in, but it's right near the end line there. So With Villages USA attacking short, the ball's put back into play. It goes all the way through the lineup, which Barbados is happy for. You don't want to stop right in the mouth of the goal where somebody can push it through. TJ Davis fires it down, gets it well out of the mouth of the goal along the far boards. Philip Tempro on a gray horse called Phil. Phil on Phil. TJ Davis again, still controlling the ball forward. Getting it up to Marky Atwell. Ball is against the boards, very difficult, and the ball pops out and goes out of bounds. But I like to use the whip on Phil. But that's on the rider, not the horse, folks.
Is that a true story? Your name?
Play resumes with a bowl in because the ball went out of bounds. Back into play. Turning quickly. It's Phil on Phil. Sounds like an attorney's firm. Phil and Phil. Tempro checks down, goes for the next shot, but it's picked out of the air by Briones Martinez. Tempro with the ball still, can't get it. TJ Davis called off of it by Bruce Bailey. Bruce Bailey taking the body's trying to hit. You have to, that would endanger your force. Bringing the ball in. It's Briones Martinez. He leaves it behind for Miller. Miller pounds the ball forward. It deflects. Drops dead, but Miller's able to get right back to it. Marky Atwell coming in on the near side, stealing the ball. Atwell taking the ball downfield. It's a battle now between Miller and Atwell. They come together. That's legal, folks. You can ride somebody off out of the play as long as you're shoulder to shoulder. Tempro on Phil. Or Phil on Lyle. Depends. Coming in, but Briones powers the ball across the field. Again, another horse race. Look at Phil coming in. Trying to get advantage over Briones. Briones is called off of it by teammate. Buckshot, nicely done. Taking the ball downfield, big shot downfield, looking for Warwick. There's Warwick out front. Warwick arguing his case as an attorney would, pounding the ball forward. He gets hooked though by Bailey. Briones with a shot on goal, let's go. One, Village is on top, but it's a long day ahead, folks. Martinez firing the ball down to Miller. Miller, who's had a really good game so far, he's going to get a chance for his second goal of the day. There's one of them. Here's the finisher. Uh-oh, not what he needed. TJ Davis wisely lets the ball go out of bounds. Bruce Bailey on a horse named Charlie. It is a mare, so it's named after the perfume, not after the Peanuts character. Bailey on Charlie fires the ball downfield, looking for Atwell, finds Atwell. Atwell loose in a horse race, big old firing shot downfield. It's on the boards. First one there is going to be TJ Davis. TJ Davis he's at mock speed. Flips it out on the offside, then on the near side. Coming through, it looks like Miller. Miller's clearing it out in front of the mouth of the goal. That's kind of a brave move, but you know what? He perfected that. Still taking the ball towards the boards. It bounces off. It's going to come right back to his mallet. Miller, great control over the game. Atwell flipping the ball out, offside, near side. Coming in to get the ball, though, is Miller. There to defend is Bailey with a hook. Bailey with a back shot and a hook. Turning on the ball, the first one's going to get to it is Tempro, but he doesn't want to go near there. He was scared there's going to be a foul, probably wisely so. Bailey intercepts. Bailey and Tempro, they got a breakaway. Bailey and Tempro. Bailey on Charlie. Briones on a big horse. Looks like he's going to get there first for a back shot. He comes in for a near side back shot. Executed well, goes all the way over to the boards. First one there is TJ Davis. Davis with a little back shot, trying to find one of his teammates. Finds Tempro. Phil on Phil with the ball. He gets hooked, but coming through, it's TJ Davis again. On the near side, it's Briones. Taking the ball forward. The ball is going to bounce against the boards. He's going to let it bounce, comes out, and then he takes it on the offside. Got to be patient sometime. Bailey approaching the ball. Nice back shot by Bailey, breaks it up. But Briones comes through. This could be painful, folks. Briones is clear to goal. If he can get that horse under control. Atwell with a shot. Leaves the ball for Miller. Miller's going to get a shot on goal here. There's the shot. It's just a little wide. Is it going to stay on the field? Bailey gets there. It's on the field. Bailey clears it out. No, it's still on the field on the inline. Ball gets hit off a horse, goes out of bounds. Knock-in awarded to Barbados. Decision. Of course, it had been a horrible decision if Warwick had touched that ball and gone through. We resume play now. Barbados taking a knock-in. That is Bruce Bailey on Charlie. Taking the ball forward. Intercepted, though, momentarily by the Villages. Picked up now by Tempro. Coming through is Atwell. Tempro still with the ball. He's on a new horse. He changed out of that gray horse into a black horse. Everything's black and white with Tempro. Tempro's going to get a shot on goal here, folks. Look, right in the mouth of the goal. And I think I heard a whistle. Tempro pounds that ball towards the goal. It looks like it just went wide. So a knock-in with seconds ticking down on our second chucker. Villages USA is going to get a knock-in. That is, of course, if they hasten. They do. Briones, big shot in, looking for Warwick. He finds Warwick. Back shot by Davis. Back shot then by Atwell, but no, Atwell takes it forward, but it's intercepted by Miller. Miller taking the ball forward. Being ridden hard by Bruce Bailey. Buckshot with the ball now. Against the boards, it touches the boards. That's the end of the chucker, folks. We've got our goal judges, we've got a timekeeper, we've got the scorekeeper, we've got a third man, we've got an announcer, we got Polo restarted. It's Atwell right out of the beginning. Look at this horse run. Look at this thing, man. Look at this. Woo! Let the head dropping down, striding out. Shot comes in to make a back shot. Bailey coming through. He's on a horse named Sandy. Bailey. He's on about the 60-yard line. He shoots the goal. It's going, folks. It's going to go through unless a miracle. Looks like might have been just touched by a horse's foot. Goes wide by 2 inches wide of goal. Goal judge Major Minor places the ball on the inline. It's Briones Martinez bringing the ball in for Villages. Long shot downfield looking for Warwick. He finds Warwick. Ball bounces out to the side though. TJ Davis goes to hit a back shot, overrides. That's going to give James Miller an opportunity here. Looks like it's Buckshot rather. Buckshot overrides. Miller now comes through, fires the ball down. Look at this. It's going right. It's in the front of the goal. Miller. Warwick cannot get to it in time. Bailey.
Sounds like we have our wasp spray on this way.
Bailey brings the ball in. Fires the ball across. He's looking for his teammate Atwell. He finds him. Nice pass to Atwell. Atwell's going to be able to take the ball, but Tempro comes in, says, hey folks, let me take it because I see TJ Davis way out front. I'm going to pound it forward to him. Tempro leaning out on the near side. Warwick now with the ball. Hits the ball. Oh, incredible shot by Warwick finding Chabelo Briones Martinez. It's a breakaway, folks. This little horse that's chasing him, though Sandy, has got some speed. Bailey's letting her fly. He's going to reach for the hook now. Briones fires the ball at the goal, and it is good, apparently. Yes. Ball to Isabel Briones Martinez. Ball is bowled back into play. All the way through the pack. Bailey picks it up there. Briones, near side, cuts it away, but Atwell's there. Open shot by Atwell finds Tempro. Tempro going for the ball. Oh, we got a whistle, folks. Atwell puts it right down the center. Just like a young boy should. Ball's balled in. Mark Gutierrez. Ball's dropped. Tempro's going to pick it up. Tempro fires a long ball downfield. It's going to be a horse race. Tempro and Briones. Tempro's going to be there first, trying to cut the ball towards goal. He does. That ball's rolling. Getting back to it on the line first is Chavello. He decides to take it way across field. 90-yard shot. It's going to get all the way over, touch the boards before either player can get to it. Doesn't bounce far off the board, so notice Chavello bounces out of the field to hit the ball. So does the ball go out. You need to sign that, Lord of Polo, afterwards. It will be worth about $1.50. We got a whistle. That stops the clock. How are you, sir?
You can see the one right in the end of the light fixture there, but they're dropping down all of it. Right in the very end. See the last time we were in that one. Right in the end, there's one set.
Might want to move that camera as well.
Yeah.
That was for, but it was well needed because we killed a couple wasps and revived our timekeeper. Its village is on the attack, but a nice shot by T.J. Davis turns it the other direction. Coming in is Atwell. Atwell's going to get a breakaway. He's being ridden hard, overrides. Big back shot towards the board, stops that, dead in its tracks. Turning the ball, looks like it was Briones. Barbados, push, push, push. Look at this, folks. It's gonna go, gonna go. No! Cleared out of there, but it's a safety. That's what we talked about earlier. You cannot hit the ball over your own end line. A little bit wide, but Mark Atwell tries to keep it in. Bounces over, his mallet goes out of bounds. Knock in for Village. Briones goes to pound the ball across. He's unable to get to it. Turning quickly back is Atwell. Atwell's got a little breakaway. He's being ridden hard by Miller. On the near side, though, look at this. T.J. Davis doesn't blink his eye. That means we would have 9 of something. I hope that something's good because we got 9 of them. Atwell making a brilliant play there, hooking a mallet, stealing a ball, busting out on this little horse. He's going to get an approach shot. Look at this, it's a good one. Coming hard though to catch him though. It's Miller. Uh-oh, Atwell, Philip Tempro trying to touch that ball through. It goes just wide. He's hooked as he hits the ball. Wrestle. Figure out some way to settle this game. But it is the 4th chucker, and that has a very, you just take me to the bar with you, and they'll put that extra little mark on my forehead or whatever they do, and I'll have your beer. We're back in play, folks. That's Barbados taking the ball, but it's intercepted now by Villages. Tempro backing the ball for Barbados, trying to get it centered. Big shot, though, by Briones, moves it out. Nice shot downfield. Looks like it's Buckshot being challenged by Philip Tempro. Buckshot pounds the ball forward. It's not going towards the goal. It's off to the center. Gives Tempro time to come in, make a play. Takes it on the near side. Tempro challenging Buckshot. Ball's against the boards. Just a little bit of a mix-up there. It looks a lot like Spanish Springs on a night where they've got all the booths set up, but now busting out of it, it's Briones Martinez. He's tapping the ball towards goal. It's right in the front, right in the mount, literally on the 1-inch line, and it's put through by James Miller. 3 to go, guys. I'm glad you did the first one early. That means we got 6 minutes to do 3 more. Tempro busts out with the ball. Nice shot by Tempro. Bouncing ball. He's on a horse called Pantera. Spanish for the Panther. Want to know why? Here goes the Panther striding out. Look at his teammate Marky Atwell protecting him. Back shot by Villages, though, changes direction. Warwick coming in on the near side, overrides. Back shot by TJ. Back shot by Tempro. First one there, though, shot. He fires the ball forward. It goes way downfield, but it looks like the first one there is going to be Tempro. Coming down hard, it's Miller. Tempro with a back shot, changes directions. TJ Davis trying to turn and get his horse towards it. Not quite quick enough. Might have got the foul if he'd been a little quicker. Buckshot with the ball goes against the boards. Tempro's there, though. Back shot right down the boards. Now TJ's quick enough. Look at that little turn. Called off by teammate Bailey. Bruce Bailey. Thoroughbred mare called May. Tempro again. Opens the ball up looking for Bailey on May. And we have a whistle. It is. It's going to be a shot from midfield. Bruce Bailey, horse that he played earlier called Sandy, he half chuckered her. He's going to play the other half now. Shot downfield, Bailey to Atwell. Atwell being challenged by Buckshot. But the ball's left. Uh-oh, this could be painful. This is Tempro with a shot on goal. Oh, it goes just wide. Okay. Long shot by Briones. Finds his favorite target of the day, Miller, downfield. Actually, that was Buckshot. Ball was overridden, so it's back to Briones again. He hits it, lets it bounce off the boards, knows it comes back out, gives it a better shot at it. Ball passes up. Players vying for it. Atwell with the near side back shot, but James Miller's there to intercept. Atwell taking it on the near side neatly, cleanly, quickly. Atwell going all the way across the field. Offside, then near side, then offside again. He's a fickle man. He cannot make up his mind. Ball with Tempro in control now. Tempro on Pantera. Fires the ball downfield. Ball bounces against the boards. Coming in is Atwell. Claiming it's his. A little bit congested. Like a sinus. All right, this is Tempro. Ball bounces off a horse's foot. Briones running out of Polo field here. The ball goes against the boards. TJ Davis with a back shot. Leaves it right at Marky Atwell's feet. Marky turns the ball, it hits a horse, and we got a whistle. Two players riding together, Miller and Briones. Briones now fires this long ball. It's plenty straight enough. It's on the 30-yard line. Bailey's there first. Hitting an excellent back shot. Clearing it out. Uh-oh, this could be painful, though. Buckshot right in the end chucker. Putting a back shot from Briones through. That's Caddyshack, by the way. 4 of the fourth. We're almost there. We're about halfway. Buckshot. Just scoring at one end of the field. Attempting to do it the other. Ball's overridden, though. Briones picks it up. He's not really going towards his goal, but time's on his side. He escaped a whistle there somehow. With a minute left, the ball's back. First one there's going to be Miller. Miller hits a big open back shot. He's had a really good game today, I got to say. Finding Warwick. Warwick could be a hero right now. However, he hits it wide of the goal. Ball stays on the field, it looks like. Now we get a safety now. Miller with 3 on the day. I believe that makes him the high scorer for that team. Huge game for Miller today. They ride back to center. They don't look like they're taking too much effort in it because it was likely they're not going to make it in time. Into this game, folks. The Village is USA 6, Barbados 3. Let's thank both teams for the entertainment. Thank our umpires for a job well done. Marky Atwell, Philip Tempero, and Bruce Bailey playing for the Villages. Here we are, pulling team. Gonna load them up for the trophy presentation. Well, folks, I am the Lord of Polo, and it looks like I'm going to check out here. It looks like Stuart Superman Campbell has stepped into a phone booth and found his uniform. So after he does his trophy presentation, he will be entering the field. I do have a treat for you before I go. The treat is, I'd like to introduce your next announcer for the next game. Please welcome, Senor Cuco Escapete!
Hi, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good to be here. I am a little bit.